mattina mi sono alzato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso. E ho trovato l'invaso.
We'll be speaking on high rate of unemployment among graduates in Malaysia. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the term unemployment is defined as the state of being unemployed. Unemployment among graduates is an unwelcome issue, in where it can occur in any country around the world. According to the definition of Malaysia Labour Force Survey, the unemployed includes a person who is willing to work, but is unable to find a suitable job in a certain period of time. A high percentage of unemployment usually occurs during economic recession, in where the labour supply exceeds the demand in the market. Malaysian universities, public or private higher institutions, produce a large amount of graduates every year, but the proportion of the graduates obtaining a suitable job for them is astonishingly low. This issue is a serious concern as it regards with the image of the education system in Malaysia, as well as may affect the aspiration of Malaysia to become a developed economic country by the end of this decade. The Department of Statistics Malaysia, DOSM, revealed that around 3.2% of total of 5.29 million graduates were unemployed in 2019. They also conclude that there's a slight increase of 5.5% of unemployed graduates from 2018 to 2019. The factors that causes the unemployment among graduates will be discussed by the next speakers.
Good day all, I'm going to speak on graduates demanding high salary and lack of required skills. The high standard of living that they would probably have enjoyed during student life thanks to the financial help of their parents is one of the major factors that lead to such demands from new graduates. Graduates need to develop their soft skills such as writing proficiency, public speaking, data analysis, problem solving, attention to detail, communication, leadership, and teamwork. One of the three forms of unemployment is related to the mismatch of jobs and employees due to the lack of expertise or simply the wrong field needed for work. The social needs of the economy and the complex changes in the economy rely on structural unemployment. With a lack of appropriate soft skills, it would undoubtedly be difficult for graduates to communicate and convince employers during job interviews. They do not only look at the academic qualification of a graduate, they want soft skills graduates with the right attitude, both of which are essential in almost any career that deals with business and human relationships. To be able to draft and write appropriate letters to customers, write brief reports on business dealings and events, understand and report what others have discussed, understand and clarify data, letters and reports received, present fact to prospective customers in a clear and plain way, and conduct meetings in a brief and effective manner. In fact, long before they leave their intellectual capacity, graduates should improve their interpersonal communication and leadership skills. This is one of the reasons why most of the graduates are not getting a job.
Hi, my name is Siti Syafiqah, binti Shamsul. Anuar. I want to present about why high rate of employment among graduates. So my point is now conversing personalities and character. Behavior, attractive self-character will highlight the calm is this self. With attractive character, you will definitely not be a hardcore employer. The majority of employers are attracted of the personalities of the employee when attending the interview session. Therefore, from attractive personalities to make it you to get a job. So, in conclusion, do you feel under the categories we listed above? If you do something to make sure you do not remain employed, all this problem can be overcome if you are so serious about improvement yourself for the sake of a brighter future. That's all for me. Thank you.
Lot of skill and experience. Despite of a working, most of them have a pressure their study in a university of a college after reviewing their SPM. Another, they are exposed to the theoretical method from the lecturer, but without implementation in a practical, they are unable to the acquire the actually skill to the solve the design issue. Thus, the employees are having difficulty to the private sacrifice time to training. At the same time, paying high salary in order to the certify in candidate. For communication skill of the fresh graduate may also consider. One of three, the cost of unemployment based on the interview candidate by the employees and a recommended agent. It is hard to believe that they are detailing to the person who have diploma of bachelor degree qualification, even through the candidate have been the job requirement. However, most of the results are end up to the poor communication skill, especially in the English language. Begin to unrealistic and a demand to the march on salary. For instance, most of the candidates who finish their diploma of bachelor degree in their university of a college may assure that they are entitled to the deserved better compared to the without qualification. However, the idea and the mindset are total misleading and false. They assure not expert to the high exposed in the relevant flight and industry instead of the focus salary in education qualification. The employment and the job private determine a person's salary by his working experience and performance. Thus, more of the fresh graduates are rejected by the employment and the job private due to their nonsense and